This is the Unbreakable Golfers podcast, where we're shining a light on your pain and weakness and how it is affecting your positions, your power, and your performance on the golf course. Okay, we're there, the finale, the final bit, the final part of the whole system, and it's the daily actions that brings it all together. Now, most people wake up and they do not do anything that moves them closer. They just go through the day. They wake up, they clean the teeth, they have a piss, they go to work, they come home, they eat dinner, they watch TV. None of that is actually moving them forward other than making money. So your unbreakable front nine eventually becomes the simple actions that you take every single day that will protect your mind, protect your body, power your mind, power your body, and ultimately power your golf. You do these things every single day. Now, sometimes you're not going to do all of them. Sometimes you might miss most of them, but you will stack these on top of each other. These become habits. So you start with one and you make that habit. Then you add another one in and you make that habit. And you get to the point that you're eventually doing all these 9 things every single day. And then if you get to the level that if you're trying to work out, unbreakable golfers on a white belt strategy, it'd be right. Do the one thing today that protects your body, and it could be your correctives. Simple as that. Whereas if you're doing black belt level, it's going to go, right, you're doing 2 things a day that protect your body, 2 things a day that protect your mind, 2 things a day that power your body, 2 things a day that power your mind, and 1 thing that adds to your golf performance. So, what is it? Okay. It's basically based around the GET method. The GET method is everything that comes into unbreakable golfers and daily living. Get up, get clear, get moving, get better. That's it. Get up, get clear, get moving, get better. Now, if you wake up and you have no time in the morning to yourself at any point, whatever it is, your alarm, you're up, you're in the shower, you're out the door, you go and work, you are in a state that is not going to be beneficial for your long-term targets. So you want to get up. Now, it could be 5 minutes earlier so you can do your 5 minutes correctives. Ultimately, you want to get up early enough before your day starts that you can start implementing these parts. So first up is to get clear. So you need to know what your targets are. This will be taught to you when you go through the in-depth version of the Fairway 4. You know your pain prison. You've been through the U6 method. Ultimately, you're in a position that you can wake up every morning and you can get clear on your targets. Your targets for the day, your targets for the week, your targets for the next month, your targets for the next 90 days, your targets for the next year. And the actions you take are based on this. You get clear. This could be physically reading your targets, but you need to get clear. This is one of the things we do inside Unbreakable, because what you are doing is this is how you power your mind, because you're getting clear on your targets. A version of protecting your mind would be something like meditation. And you don't have to do hippie meditation and go up and sit on the top of a mountain and have like smoke around you like Steven Seagal or whatever he used to do and all that lot. Could be something simple like mantra-based that we teach, or anything along the lines of that, or just simply just putting on meditation music and controlling your breathing. That would be another way of protecting your mind. Now, we do 9 of these things a day. 8 of them are to protect and power the mind and body, and 1 is a golf. So an example of the golf one, it would be a drill that you are working on to get better. This is the most simplest part of Unbreakable golfers. How many times, and friends of mine that are golf pros have told me this, that a player will see them, they will see exactly what's wrong, they will fix what's wrong, they will give them a drill that will show them to put it right so that next time they come, they're better and they're on the path to getting better, and then they will come back and they will go, they didn't do the drill. So this would be, if someone had given you a drill to do, this would be the drill you do. Now you might say, well, how do I do this? How do I do this in the morning? Or how do I do this without a golf course? I've got to hit 50-yard shots. Oh, okay, then what you would do is you would find a version of that drill, and trust me, your pro will be able to give you one, a version of that drill that you can do with just a club, or you can do with just the shaft, or you can do just looking in the mirror and setting up your posture. There is a way that you can do it, because we do it inside Unbreakable. So I can't tell you what your 9 things are to protect, power and perform in your body and your unbreakable front 9, but you will base it around that every day you are putting yourself in power because you have protected your body, you have protected your mind. And this could be nutrition or supplementation or hydration, whatever it is that's clear for you. And you're adding in that very specific drill that is moving you forward. Now, you can start implementing the Unbreakable Front 9 now without clear targets, not knowing your fairway 4, not knowing your pain prison, not being through the U6 method. You might be able to do that and you will see some results. But you're randomly just walking out your front door and walking in one direction, and the next day walking in another direction, the next day walking in another direction. You're never going to get to your destination because it's all of the parts that I've been through before that adds it all together. Knowing your pain prison and knowing that the reason why you can't get better is because of past pain. Knowing your fairway 4, knowing where you are, where you're going, and the skill sets and mindsets required to take you from broken to unbreakable. Working your way through the U6 method. So you're assessed, you know how your assessment works in golf performance. You know your power output, you know your mobility, you know how it affects your golf swing. You know why you do what you do in your golf swing based on your body. And then you take 9 actions every single day through the Unbreakable Front 9 by protecting your body, protecting your mind, powering your body, powering your mind, and powering your performance with a drill. And eventually you get to your version of Unbreakable. So to finish up this training, 2 questions, the most simplest questions they've been since the last, 4, 5, 6 all days, or however many I've done. Where are you broken today in your golf? Is it your body? Is it your mind? Or is it actually your golf? Follow-up question. What is your version of Unbreakable? Write that down and find a way to do it. Good luck. For more information on golf performance, by increasing your power, by getting in better positions, by working on your body and mind, go to unbreakablegolfers.com and sign up to the free asset.